It was pure. The announcement that the Avishekam would be performed the very next day had made her very happy. She had been happy to hear it. She had made the right decision for herself and him in carrying on the tradition that had been followed in the family. In order to achieve the welfare of the kingdom, the sudden turn of events had driven her mad. Now everything seemed lost. She told Rama not to listen to her, let him at least listen to Lakshmana and let him do it. Otherwise, she asked him to take her to the forest too. She had to stop her, saying that that path was not open to her, and that it was not the way to agree to the behavior of a son in relation to a father, and that it was not right for a wife to do so while her husband was alive. This was the behavior of a mother, no matter where it happened, for a woman who was childless, especially for a woman who had been blessed with a virtuous son like Rama after a long period of childlessness. Her grief was unbearable. The metaphors used by the poet, Kosala to a cow, Rama to a calf, or her to a mother horse, him to a foal, are very natural, very touching. After Rama, Lakshmana and Sita leave, she recovers. Sumitra's condition was equally bad. But what she is saying is that when Rama has Lakshmana to serve him, and Sita to provide him with affection and companionship and to nurture him, spending 14 years is not bad, that time will soon pass. Rama will come back and serve you by pressing your feet. Sumitra's words, the soft flesh, Mrajupina, will serve you with his hands, she says. How much love can a woman who has married a middle-aged king as her second queen expect? The king had some friendship with Sumitra. That much she was satisfied and gave birth to 2 children. One grew up with one brother and the other with the other brother. Sumitra did not have to think about their happiness and sorrow. What happened to Rama happened to Lakshmana, what happened to Bharat happened to Shatrugna. Because Sumitra was a fan of Kaikeyi Devi, she got along with Kausalya. Also, since the king was with the younger queen, the older queens naturally got along with each other. What happened to Kausalya happened to her. Thus, Sumitra's principle of life became self-denial. As the middle of 3 women, Sumitra had become tired of living in a loveless palace. If there were people who needed her, the forest was the place. Such without people, a village is a forest. Although her grief was no less than Kausalya's, she gave Kausalya courage, she gave him peace. Her behavior must have surprised everyone. Dasaratha, who was lying on his deathbed, watching her and listening to her, seemed to have grown respectful after seeing the temperament of his second queen. In his last words, just as he had insulted Kaikeyi Devi as Amita and Kulapansani, he called Sumitra, Ha Sumitra, you ascetic. Dasaratha's sentiments were true. Rama. The Ramayana begins with a question. Who is the one who is the best in the world? Mahashtivam samarthosi jainatumavam vidam naram. Who is the king in today's world who is virtuous, brave, knowledgeable, grateful, truthful, and firm in his vows? One who is of good character. Who is good to all beings. Who is spiritual, free from anger, radiant, and free from jealousy. When anger arises on the battlefield, when even the gods see him, they become afraid. I am very curious, I have a desire to ask you about such a person, Maharshi. Give me knowledge about such a person. You are capable of explaining it. This is a question clearly asked about a human being, and the answer is that such a man is Rama. The entire work is about the structure of the body parts of Rama, his height. By so many people, how many times? His portrait is given, his height and solemn greatness strike everyone. Why is it that Marika, Shurpanaka, is so much? Rama's form also binds even his ultimate enemy, Ravana. Sama Samavivactangam, he who is of equal build. This description is a characteristic of his beautiful appearance. Whoever sees him and walks with him feels a quality that inspires confidence and appeals to him. Men, women, the people of Ayodhya, monkeys, demons, all are attracted by his walk, manner, and words. Once V.M. Srinivasa Shastri singled out and emphasized 3 special qualities among his great virtues. Smitabhashi, Mridubhashi, Purvabhashi are those words: one who speaks with a smile, one who speaks softly, one who speaks first to anyone. Be it in the relationship of any king or a leader of the people, these are qualities that inspire love. Such a quality is rare. Then in one place, a similar description comes to Sita. In the world, when they are not born naturally, they have to be learned and practiced as parts of culture. Then the world becomes more lovable for life, it becomes a civilized one. Another similar quality, Aklishta Kamana. Even when he has to do the most difficult tasks, no effort is seen in him. He did everything naturally. Sarvabhuta Hite Rata is a common characteristic seen in a sage. His mercy and service are open to the entire living world. Mother, father. Inside and outside the palace, brothers and sisters, women are all captivated by his goodness and humility. They are fascinated by his unwavering character and wisdom. Men and women become fond of him, thinking that he is superior to others in every way and in all qualities. They give him respect. He is believed to act generously on behalf of all, to be wise, and to value the conduct of people above all else. His decisions are quick. Once he has made a decision, it is impossible to turn him away from it. This is a quality. This is the cause of his strength as well as his weakness. A word spoken becomes the last word. Varnabhivasht, not speaking a second word, is a part of his religion. He feels that it is his supreme duty to hold on to it and carry it out. It is evident in all situations that he has brought the best and greatest thoughts of the people of his time to his experience. He comes to his decision without fear or favor from anyone. This is sometimes seen as a kind of feeling in his mentality. He himself had once said to Kaikeyi, Nayam Artha Paro Devi Lokamavastam Usahe Vidimam Rishivastulyam Kevalam Dharmamastitam. Desire for wealth. I am not one of the sages who desires to live on earth, I have faith only in religion.